Okay, now one last thing we're going to talk about, and then that's the end of the introduction to this calculator. There's a super useful thing hiding at the bottom of the calculator. It's the answer key. And let's talk about how to use it. Let's say that I tell you to add 3 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 12 and multiply the result by 1 over 2. Or actually, you know what, let's multiply the result by 0.37 to be more interesting. Okay. One way to do this is this. It's not hard to add all these up. We just keep hitting plus. 3 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 12 and so on. It's a terrible 12. And then hit enter, and we get 33. So we hit enter, we get 33 out. Now we can type the second key, and then this key, which is going to give us this answer thing. And what you'll see is you'll see ANS, and then you can multiply that by 0.37 by choosing the multiplication symbol, and then 0.37. Hit enter, and you'll get your answer, which will be whatever 33 times 0.37 is. And this answer key is useful if you need to somehow remember a value. And it comes in handy sometimes. Sometimes it's not that useful. But if you're evaluating a very long, complicated expression on your calculator, even more complicated than this thing, the answer key can really come in handy. Okay, so this has been kind of a long introduction to how this calculator works, but we've gone over most of the important functions. I'm just going to point out to you again some of the special keys that are going to be useful, and then that'll be it. So we've talked about the numbers, and those are straightforward enough. So are the operations: division, multiplication, subtraction, addition. We talked about the parentheses, which can be useful in organizing your calculations, and later, when you've gone over order of operations and using the order of operations, you've got the fraction key, which lets you type fractions. You've got the exponent key. You've got the square key if you're only squaring numbers. You have the second key, and if you type that, then you also get the xth root key and the square root key. And that just about sums up the basic workings of this calculator. So now give some of the practice problems a try.